Luke. Betray your customers, you must. Insult audience, yes. This is the way of the woke.
Around? You found out. You did.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. I love this business. I love you. I love running this company. It is actually a dream come true for me. And I hope that comes across in the content. We have a great team that works here, and we work as hard as we possibly can to provide great entertainment, content, and news and value to you. We're hiring all the time, and I get a lot of resumes. Let's say that one day I opened up a resume and looked at it and said, oh, this is a really great resume here. Just one little problem. I got to see the person's skin color to see if I should hire them. Oh, you don't happen to be the skin color I like, so whoop-de-doo. That would, like, be patently, one, evil, two, like, very illegal, and three, on a like, base spiritual level, like, utterly immoral, right? Like, antithetical to my beliefs as a Christian. So why is it allowed with some of the biggest companies on it? It wouldn't be allowed at my company. We have like 20 people who work for my company, which I'm really proud of. But like, there are companies with 20,000 people that literally do what I just talked to you about. So if it shouldn't be allowed at my company, why is it allowed at these other huge publicly traded companies? It is insane, the world that we live in. And I am so thankful that Elon Musk is like righting the world a little bit, like just turning the world a little bit more back onto an axle that makes sense. Goodness, Disney slapped with civil rights complaint over 50% DEI goal for underrepresented actors and crew that sidelines white Christian men using files leaked by Elon Musk. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and look at the leaked files. Here's the file Elon Musk put up on X. An anonymous source just sent me this from Disney. It's a mandatory institutionalized racism and sexism. Look at this. Disney General Entertainment Content. Inclusion Standards. Has to be all these percentages. I mean, it's too long to read. I encourage you to go read it. 54 million people have seen this. But you can see here, essentially all this is a quota system. Let's read one. Here we go. 50% or more producer and above writing staff, 50% or more co-producer, below writing staff come from underrepresented groups. What does that mean? Are you talking about global population? Like, are you talking about, what population exactly are you talking about? Because in every country, minority means something different. Like if you're in Africa, I happen to be the minority. Or if I'm in China, I happen to be the minority. Or if I'm in Japan, I happen to be the minority. Like, you see how that works? If I'm in South America, then I happen to be the minority. What? First off, what a America-centric worldview you have here, based on these guidelines. You're clearly not looking globally enough. You must not care about the rest of the world. But I digress. Okay, if you're looking at total overall world populations, then you're going to have a really tough time with minority statuses, depending on what part of the globe you're in. Right? It's so stupid. The whole thing is so utterly stupid. But let's also take a further step back here. It's utterly illegal here in this country. There are some like tin pot dictatorships where you can straight up be racist against people, like China, for instance. China, which Disney loves and thanks the concentration camp regions of China for letting them film Mulan there. It's really funny. Disney, the evil company that it is totally fine changing their products for China, which is an ethno-state. China is an ethno-state that believes 100% as a state functionary, a rule in the supremacy of the Han Chinese people, a very specific, a type of, like, a race of people. And that is what the entire society is structured on. So, great job, Disney. But anyway, those are places where you can actually find institutionalized racism. Disney loves those countries. Disney probably and does hate America because in America, based on the 1964 Civil Rights Act, this is illegal. Like these hiring practices are patently and by the letter of the law illegal. So it's amazing that Elon Musk is going after them in a lawsuit. Disney says half its cast and crews should be underrepresented groups. Elon Musk and right-wing lawyers call this illegal race and sex discrimination. It is, obviously. America First Legal, a conservative action group founded by ex-Trump administration officials, has complained to the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, accusing Disney of illegal race and sex discrimination. It follows controversial castings of Disney, including a black actress to play Ariel, the Little Mermaid, and Latina Rachel Ziegler as Snow White. The 15-page document uses what appears to be an internal Disney document about the diversity, equity, and inclusion targets that they shared earlier this month by Elon Musk. Oh no. Disney appears to be engaged in pervasive, far-reaching, and illegal race and sex discrimination, says Stephen Miller. It is sad and tragic that a company whose name was once synonymous with wholesome and charming childhood fantasies is now dedicated to spreading divisive bigotry. Oh yeah, baby. Stephen Miller is so unbelievably based. Disney did not immediately answer Daily Mail's request for comment. Yeah, good luck with that. California-based company on his website says it seeks to build a diverse workforce, which only and quite literally means racism against white people. Okay? That's it. That's what this document means. All right? Like underrepresented groups. Again, the insanity of this. And the ethnocentrism of it. Quite frankly, because like white people aren't the majority in the vast majority of nations on Earth. Like lot of nations, there are no white people like in them. So what are you talking about here? The entire thing makes no sense and is quite literally designed by Marxists in order to destroy this nation. E pluribus unum, out of many one, is the Latin on the back of your dollar bills. Because America has always been a melting pot. America has never been an ethno-state. If there's one thing America wasn't, it was like a place just for the British. I mean, look at the original, even back to the founding and pre-founding. America was Spanish and French and Dutch, English, like all types of people and languages being spoken here, and people coming here to escape persecution from all over the place, religious freedom. Like Protestants, Catholics, like all types of people landing on these shores, like forever, for all time. That is certainly not an endorsement of open and illegal immigration, but that is an endorsement of the idea that America could create principles that we wouldn't need an ethno-state, right? Like, so back like to the ancient times, most states were simply racist ethno-states, where there was a certain type of people or person, right? And that ethnicity ran the state. America wasn't designed that way, and one of the first countries ever to not be designed that way, so that everyone, like all men, were created equal. That was pretty revolutionary stuff back in the day. And so this kind of stuff cuts directly to the core, antithetically, against like the whole design of this country. Because what this does is it puts weight upon different people, different values, based on immutable qualities that they had nothing to do with. It is the opposite of like the Martin Luther King speech, right? Like the actual parallel opposite of that speech. I have a dream that my kids will be judged by the content of their character, not the color of their skin. Like your immutable qualities, you can't help these things that you're born with. Pigmentation in your skin, the amount of melanin based on 1,000 years of your ancestors and how far they lived from the equator is one of those things you can't help. You're just born with it, okay? And so Disney weighting the value of somebody or their employment based on those immutable qualities is insane and illegal and immoral and cuts against what it means to be an American. Disney sucks, says Elon Musk. They're going to recast Johnny Depp, get rid of the toxic white male with a black actress. Got it? Elon Musk following up on posting this saying, if you were discriminated against by Disney or its subsidiaries, ABC, ESPN, Marvel, etc., just reply to this post and receive legal support. Incredible. Amazing what Elon Musk is doing. Elon Musk is also funding the Gina Carano lawsuit against Disney, Today's an important day for me. I'm filing my lawsuit. Gina Carano sued Disney, and Elon Musk is, running that lawsuit as well because Gina Carano is super duper based, tweeting about election integrity and tweeting about Democrat government leaders. Recommend we all wear blindfolds so we can't see what's really going on. Gina Carano, low-key based. And Gina Carano is absolutely a victim of viewpoint discrimination. They didn't like her politics, so they fired her. You were allowed to compare MAGA to Nazis, but Gina Carano wasn't able to make a very, I don't know, call it what you will, but it was like a point that she was making about how the government can use its fascistic powers to dehuman people. And she was making the point about what happened during World War II in Weimar, Germany. And I try as hard as I possibly can to never call people Nazi. It's totally overused to call people Hitler and blah, blah, blah. Like it makes it meaningless when you call people that. But like, there was nothing wrong with Gina Carano's point. Okay? But they fired her over it. But they fired her over it because they really didn't like any of her other politics, and she put her in her pronouns beep bop boop. So there you go. So Elon Musk is absolutely going in hard on Disney, and it's amazing. Disney is a divisive, racist company. Bob Iger thinks it's cool to advertise next to the child exploitation material. Why hasn't Disney fired that guy yet? He should be fired immediately. Walt Disney is turning in his grave over what Bob has done to his company. So Elon Musk going in hard against Bob Iger, who's right now the CEO of Disney. Elon took on Gina Carano's case after she was fired. Another big go f*** yourself to the censors. Godspeed, Gina, says Ashley St. Clair. Elon's Razor says that the most entertaining outcome is the most likely outcome, and therefore we have memes
perception
for you.
that was part of a apology tour. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger
I hope
today.
they stop.
You don't want them to advertise?
No. If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f*** yourself. Go f*** yourself. Hey, Bob.
This is what actual bravery looks like. This is what actually doing something to fix culture and society and save it looks like. The implementation of racial quotas at Disney is evil, it's wrong, and it's illegal. It says, flush with cash from private donors, America First Legal has filed dozens of civil rights complaints targeting DEI corporations in America, including American Airlines, Macy's, McDonald's, and Salesforce. Lawsuits are often a way to actually fix these things because companies will overcorrect to save from being sued. Taking something like this to trial costs multi-millions of dollars and leads to embarrassing discoveries for the company. Ooh, baby, the discovery for the Gina Carano lawsuit will be unbelievable. Oh, what'll it look like to get our hands on the internal messages inside of Disney about Donald Trump and about the celebrities and the workforce at Disney. The same workforce that totally allowed Pedro Pascal to compare MAGA Republicans to Nazis. This is what real bravery looks like. God bless the people who are fighting this battle. It is arguably the most important battle in America because it cuts directly against why America was founded and what this country is all about. So God bless Elon Musk. And in closing, here's one more incredible Elon Musk versus Bob Iger meme.
So if you're ready, let's go for the million. If Bob Iger was in the room with you right now, what would you say to him? Eat a bag of d***s? Suck on my pee-pee? Disney Plus is gay? Go f*** yourself.
I'd like to use one of my lifelines and phone a friend.
Okay, who would you like to call?
I'd like to call Bob Iger.
All right. Our friends at AT&T will get Bob Iger on the line, and we'll see if he can help you.
Hello?
Hello, Bob.
Yes.
Hi, Regis Philbin here from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Hi.
We've got Elon Musk with us right now. He's won $500,000.
Wow.
And he's going for $1 million. And he needs your help to get there.
Okay.
So, he's going to come on the line, read a question, 4 possible answers. One of them is the right answer. Elon, you've got 30 seconds. Starts right now.
Hey, Bob.
Hi.
I don't really need your help. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to win the $1 million. Go yourself.
He's won $1 million.
And what I see all over the place is people who care about looking good while doing evil.